Never heard it drop.
What?
The bomb.
You know, you might have mentioned I'd have to put up with a sarky landlady before I took this place.
I see. Feeling like that then, are we?
Well, I was just sitting here, and I got to thinking. I was doing exactly the same thing last week, and the week before that, and the week before that. And for what? So I could walk from here to t'other end of the street for the 13th time to the same old job. To see same old faces gawping at me through the bottom of same old pint pots. I couldn't get over what an exciting life I live.
Well, speaking as one who's been on intimate terms all day with her own reflection through bacon slicer, I know exactly what you mean.
Why the heck do we do it then?
Still, I could think of somebody not a million miles away from here who'd give anything to turn clock back a month and keep it there.
Has anybody heard from Emily?
I don't know, but I believe two who did it have got remand again.
That's another thing, innit?
What?
Emily. She'll have it all brought back to her when the old trial.
Yeah, I suppose she will.
Ah, well. Back to the jam-butty mind.
And whose fault's that?
Well, it's not mine, cock. I've got to earn a living.
You could be going out with Mike Baldwin's mate tonight, and will you know it?
Except he didn't ask me, did he? Mr. Fix-It Baldwin did. And that should give you some idea exactly where Bet Lynch comes in his book.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Still, we can see what the talent's like, can't we? Yeah. Yeah, right. Well, look, see you Wednesday. Sign the contracts then, all right? Great. Bye.
Still here, Mr. Baldwin?
I'm always still here, son.
Well, it's after 6, you know.
Well, that's the difference between management and the lower ranks. If there's any work to be done, no matter what the time is, I do it.
I see.
You better. I don't expect you here all hours of the day and night, though. You see, it's more a question... Have you got a tie?
A tie?
Yeah, I had the soup stains on your shirt.
Yeah, I have.
Right, then, do yourself a favour. Put it on tomorrow, will you? I want you to smarten yourself up. I want you more looking like the part.
But all the gear I've got on's ours, Mr. Baldwin.
Well, it's very patriotic, but leave that to the girls in future, will you? From now on, you're selling yourself.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin, if you say so.
I do. I want you to smarten yourself up, and then it'll rub off. Make you feel good, you'll have a bit more confidence in that way. George!
Hello, Mike.
How nice to see you, mate. Have a good trip.
Oh, I had to wait a quarter of an hour for a taxi, but other than that...
Then why didn't you give us a call? I'd have picked you up from the station.
Is it all right if I
No,
go?
hang on a minute, Steve. I want you to meet George Livesey, Steve Fisher. He's my new management trainee.
Nice to know you, Steve.
And you, Mr. Livesey.
George.
George.
Yeah, right then. See you, Steve.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Baldwin. See you, Mr. George.
Yeah, see you, Steve. Nice lad.
Yeah, he's all right. I just wonder if he'll make a bus.
Well, that's a contradiction in terms.
What do you mean? I'm nice enough.
Since when? I was sorry to hear about Ernie Bishop. I never met him, of course, but I'd spoken to him on the phone.
Yeah, nasty business. Don't think I'll ever get over it. Anyway, how are you, mate?
Oh, so-so. You?
You know me, ever the optimist.
Something big in the wind, maybe?
You'll never have a better deal.
Neither will you.
Cheers.
That bathroom pongs like a flipping scent factory.
Scent? It's not scent, it's aftershave. Yeah, I know, I knocked the bottle over.
Call it whatever you like, but it's still scent. Oh, off-road, are you?
Yes?
You've had a shave and all.
Yes.
Hey, you must be going somewhere special.
Maybe.
Right, you needn't tell me if you don't want to. I'm not all that interested.
Good.
Will you be late? I'm only asking because I want to know whether to put door catch down or not.
Look, Uncle Albert, if you want to know where I'm going, why don't you just come straight out with it?
Where are you going?
Out.
Please yourself.
Hey, I really forgot.
Oh, can't it wait, kid? I'm late. Where's my flipping handbag?
A postcard.
Yes, you're not wrong.
From Alf.
Right, and he's missing yet, and he can't keep his mind on his job.
How do you know?
Because it says it on back.
Have you been reading it?
Well, when it comes through letterbox, backside up, I can hardly miss it now, can I?
All right, then, tomorrow. I'll put kettle on and he can steam rest of me nail open.
Don't waste your time, love. I've got x-ray eyes. It's all them carrots I eat. See you later, will I, love?
Yeah, I suppose so.
No better on, have you?
Well, I had, but I've missed half past Concord to Bahrain. And that sheik says that he'll not let his dinner go cold. Not even for me. Why?
Well, Betty owes me a favour. I thought if I could get off early, you might fancy nipping into town, you know, go to a club for a change.
You're on.
Right, I'll see what I can do. See you about 7, kid.
Right.
Try.
Try.
I'll go.
Hello, Mr. Tatlock.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Aren't you going to ask me in?
Come in.
Ken?
Sally?
What are you doing here? I mean, I didn't send for you.
Well, I should hope not. It's my night off.
Oh, well, what do you want?
Would you believe him?
So that's what you're all dolled up for, is it?
Right so.
Oh, you don't look much different to me.
Oh, thank you. You want to smell me there?
I can, actually.
Oh, he's the right Mary Ann, isn't he? Hey, how many times has this been going on behind my back?
Behind your back, I like that. Just because you haven't manoeuvred us this time like you did over that Woody Allen film.
I don't know what the heck he's talking about. I don't know what you're doing coming round here for him. Chaps always used to call for girls in my day.
Ah, but that was before the car was indispensable, Uncle Albert. Sally has a car, and I haven't.
And I finished work earlier than Ken did anyway.
Oh,
Right, so let's go, shall we?
well, where are you going?
Out, Uncle Albert. Just out.
Okay, my dear. Right.
Come on, here you go.
Bad time is that, you know?
What's that?
Drinking on your own.
Oh, well, I haven't much choice, have I?
No Lord and Master tonight.
He's busy being Lord and Master down at council offices. And here's me on my jacksie with VAT man coming tomorrow. Do you know, I'm sure he's manoeuvred this council meeting on purpose.
I'd agree with you, Chuck, if I thought fellas were that smart. There you are, lovely.
Oh, good shot. Hey, Betty, how would you be fixed if I had one of my bad heads? No, Reenie's feeling a bit down. I thought I might take her to a club, give her a bit of fun.
Give her a bit of fun of you.
Betty, you do misjudge me, you know.
With very good reason. What am I going to tell Mrs. Walker?
I had headaches, so I had to go home. I mean, she knows all about headaches. She has one every other day.
Yeah, they're like yours. Very convenient.
Ah, Betty, you're a love.
You're going off now, then?
No, I'm all right for a bit. I'll have to give her a fortnight to get ready.
Hey.
Come on, Benny.
Have you done with these?
Yes, love.
Yes,
Yes, love.
Oh, hello, Betty. 2 large Scottish, please, love. All right.
Yes, fine. Thank you.
Oh, and whatever the lady with the cheeky little grin wants.
No thanks, Mike. I'm just off.
Warbling tonight, then?
I should hope not. Stag night tonight.
Oh, in that case, we might pop in later, eh, George? Local club.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I think you should be warned to have a bucket of cold water ready. See you.
There you are, love.
Thank you.
Who's the friend, then?
Thought you weren't interested.
That's when I thought he was going to be your double.
Hard luck. Cheers, George.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
George Livesey, Bet Lynch.
Hello.
Hello. So you're Mike's friend. He said you were coming. He's talked about night else for days.
Yeah, well, more of a business acquaintance, really.
Well, any acquaintance of Mike's is a friend of mine. That right, Mike?
Yeah, if you say so.
I do.
Pleased to hear it.
My pleasure. Got a good night lined up for you, has he?
Oh, I expect so, yes, he usually has.
Yeah, he's a dab hand at that sort of thing, is Mike.
Mind you, it could always be better.
How's that?
Well, if you were coming with us.
Yeah, but unfortunately, she's working, aren't you, darling? A drink, Bet, please.
Not bad.
Ah, she's all right.
Can you do better?
You leave it to me, mate.
I don't suppose you could get off early.
Why?
Well, then we could take you out.
We?
Well, Mike's no gooseberry, are you, mate?
No, but she finds it very difficult to get time off, don't you?
No, I already have.
Great.
Yeah.
I heard some of that. I thought you said it was Renee that you were supposed to be going out with.
Now, Betty, Renee won't mind. All's fair when it comes to getting yourself a good night out with a presentable fella.
Yes, well, I hope.
What?
I hope you live to regret it.
The only way I'm going to regret it, love, is if he turns out to be an inflatable model. I doubt that somehow, don't you?
Cheers.
Nice night, then.
Oh, yeah.
Nice night.
Look, if you're going, go, will you?
Might as well hang on while Renee shows up.
What if Mrs. Walker shows her face? I can't believe you've got a headache and you've gone home if you're standing here as large as life. Now, come on.
No, I suppose not.
Well, then.
What pitch is playing by here?
Last orders, gents.
What
What are you talking about? It's only just gone 7.
Well, I'm off. If you want out, speak now.
You really are off early then?
Do I look like the kind of girl? What tells lies?
Anything special on?
Oh, just a friend. Renee.
Well, that sounds like the sort of thing you could do any time.
Anytime.
Well then.
Well, what?
Well, I'm sure you know the local places better than I do.
Now, just a minute.
Like the back of my hand.
Well then.
Why not?
What about Renee?
I only said I might if I could get off early.
No problem then.
None at all.
Oh, thanks very much. Just what I needed, a nice night in.
You're in luck then, aren't you, love?
Ready when you are.
I'll just go and get my coat and bag.
Mike, there is just one thing you could do for me.
Go on.
Well, I came up on the train, didn't I?
Oh, so you want to borrow the car, do you? All right, yeah, you can have the estate.
Oh, come on, Mike. What about the Jag? You won't be using it.
No, I suppose you're right. Anyway, might need a bit of juice.
Thanks, mate.
That's all right.
Tell Betty, I'm off now. You are a love.
I wouldn't have let you if I'd have known.
Of course you would. You're my pal.
More than you are.
Better have another large scotch, please, Betty, seeing as I'm staying.
Hello, hello. Where's Ben?
1, 2.
No, look, ready then?
Oh, Reen, it's so much cropped up.
Like him.
Mike's business friend.
See, I'm being stood up then, am I?
Now, wouldn't you do the same in my place?
Ned, it's only an hour since you said you wouldn't be seen dead out with him.
I've not met him then, have I? Now, Reen.
Oh, go on then.
Hey, Betty. But you wish you got my winning word. Try, girl.
You should have said you'd go with her, you know. You had every right. They all have a
Dash, I could hardly play gooseberry now, could I?
Join the club.
We're short.
It's Ben Barlow.
Oh, just a minute.
Oh, sorry, but we're after an evening paper if you've got one left.
Oh, we have.
Oh, good. We're not interrupting anything, then.
Oh, nothing I can't stop up all night to finish.
Do you know Sally?
No, I don't think I do. Hang on, haven't I seen you coming in out
You
of...
know Uncle Albert? Yes, she's good operative.
For my sins. Oh, better you than me, love. I can't stand most people's faces, let alone their feet.
Right, well, here we are. Ah, there should be something there.
If you're looking for somewhere to go, there's wrestling on at Civic Hall. Well, one of Paper Lads mentioned it.
Well, let's go there.
Wrestling?
I've never been. Not quite what you had in mind.
Well, no, not exactly, no. I was thinking something a bit more, well, you know, like a concert, something like that.
If you like.
You don't sound very keen.
I'm easy.
Well, she said that with about as much enthusiasm as a wet lettuce.
Right, well, what then?
Greyhounds. What time is it?
It's just gone 7.
We could just make it.
Rugby league?
Well, don't say it like that. It's a great game.
Well, whatever turns you on, I suppose.
It's nothing like it is on the telly. You don't get the atmosphere in the box. It's not the same as being there, watching it yourself.
You've been before?
Well, of course I have. I never used to miss a Weatherfield match. You ought to give it a try sometime.
Me? I don't have to go to a rugby match, love, to watch big sweaty fellas chucking their weight about. I married one.
Right, well, that's it then. Rugby league.
That's it.
You start as you mean to go on, love.
Right, well, thanks very much.
Okay,
Bye.
good night. Good night.
With these different names.
Hello, lad. Come in. What can I do for you?
Well, it was Mr. Barlow I wanted.
Oh, he's out.
Oh, I see. Do you know what time he'll be back?
He didn't say.
Ah, well, perhaps I'll catch him tomorrow then.
Oh, come on in. Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, no, I don't think so. You see, I'm starting a new management course, and Mr. Barlow said he had a couple of books I might find useful.
Oh, well, you'd have to see him about them.
Ah, well, sorry to have bothered you.
Yeah, it's no bother. Sit yourself down, lad. So you're going on the management course, eh? Giving up your van driving, are you?
I haven't been looking for something a bit challenging for a bit.
Oh, well, it makes a change for youngsters these days, doesn't it?
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Mr. Tatlock. Plenty of folk get on, given chance.
Some, maybe.
Oh, no, a lot of them.
Get away with you. Folks don't know they're born these days. They're better off not working, half of them.
Well, you can't work if there's no jobs, can you? And there's a heck of a lot of folk taking jobs beneath their qualifications because they can't find hotels.
Oh, I see. And you reckon that you're lucky to have got a job, eh?
Oh, I do. I mean, sky's the limit, isn't it?
No, but one thing worries me.
What's that?
Well, road things are going, there's not going to be much left for you to manage.
I think there will, Mr. Tatlock. Folk have been writing us off for years, haven't they?
Yeah, I suppose that's true. And you reckon you're clever, do you?
Well, fairly, yeah.
Well, see if you can get Radio 4 on my wireless.
What's wrong with it?
Well, that's for you to find out. A manager.
Thank you.
Thank you. And scotch and water, please.
Gin and tonic, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. This one of your regular haunts?
Oh, the place would collapse without me. You know, I don't recall Mike mentioning you before this week.
He never wanted my order before. I was too small when I was on my own. Anyway, it would have cost him more to deliver than he'd have made out of the deal. But that was before the takeover.
Takeover?
Yeah, one of the big boys moved in. Took over half a dozen of us. They were itching to get their hands on the premises. I lost my job as boss, but they kept me on as chief buyer. Nice situation. It's like being your own boss, but with none of the worries.
And what did your wife think about that?
Not a lot, but she never took much interest anyway. She's got a job of her own. She goes her way, I tend to go mine.
That's convenient.
I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, congratulations. You hit the board that time.
Fancy having your ears pierced at 10 paces, do you?
Now, look, just a minute. Look. Relax. Take your time. Aim for double top.
I am doing.
Yeah.
Would you like me to move in case I'm putting you off?
It's all right, I give in. You stick to your warbling. Leave the adders to the experts.
Like you mean?
I've had my moments.
Oh, you were saying?
I don't believe it.
Would you like me to do it again?
No, Tarlo, no. We've only got about 10 minutes to close it.
That council meeting's taking its time, isn't it?
Oh, that'll have finished hours ago.
Where's your old fella then?
Well, he's got this idea in his skull that he didn't give financial support to about half a dozen pubs between here and the town hall on his way home that all go bust. Why are we hanging on, waiting for him?
No, I was just hanging on in case the girls popped in.
You're getting lonely in your old days.
That obvious, is it?
They won't be doing. They're going to the pictures in town, said so at dinner time.
Ah, that's all right. Do in the morning then. Yeah, come to think of it, huh? You might be interested.
No, Tar. For one thing, I'm too tired, and for another, Len wouldn't like it. Anyway, you're old enough with my father.
No, I'm talking about shoplifters.
Don't talk to me about them.
Yeah, but then come to think of it, I don't suppose these brokers will be interested in you. Oh, I don't know, though. I mean, if there's anything worth pinching, they pinch it, don't they?
Who?
Ah, well, I've got a tip-off. There's a gang working this area. They're doing all the big stores and boutiques.
A gang?
Yeah. 12 girls come over from Liverpool in a minibus. And they split up when they get here. Jenny work in twos, right? Then when they finish, back on the bus and home.
You cheeky devils.
Oh, it's not cheap, mate. Big business.
Be surprised who's at it and all. You need eyes in back of your head. And it's not something you can blame kids for. Well, not all the time, anyway.
Here, do you know, they picked up a girl a little while back, and she had a list on her of all the stuff she wanted, yeah. Christmas present orders from her mates.
Hey.
Talk about armchair shopping, eh?
Yeah, but do folks shop them when they see him in the act? Do they? Because like they turn to the way.
You'd be amazed if you knew what grew legs at closing time here. Pint pots, ashtrays, water jugs, light bulbs out the toilets. Oh, they'll take anything these days.
Well, we all have our problems, don't we?
Not screwed down. It'll go. A fella last week walked off with the toilet seat.
Oh. Well, thanks for the warning. I'll keep my eyes skinned.
Yeah, you do that, love.
Ah, the wanderer's return.
Yeah, frozen to death.
Yeah, but did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, we did, thanks.
Well, that's all that matters, love.
Good night, good night. 2 scotches, please, Betty.
Right. Chilly out, is it?
Oh, well, it's not exactly the best time of the year to be stood on the terraces.
You've not been to a football match. Not after what you call them.
Rugby.
Not the same thing.
Not quite.
Oh.
Right, good night, mate. Night, Ken.
Right, Mike.
Oh. Well, that didn't hurt too much, did it?
The match? No. No, I quite enjoyed it.
You never know. You might even feel the need to do it again.
Might. No hooligans either, were there?
Well, there aren't at rugby grounds. Well, the odd one.
Pretty fierce on the field, though. I must say, some of those tackles made my blood run cold.
They are tough, aren't they? You're more of a hothouse plant, aren't you?
The word is sensitive.
You know what your Uncle Albert puts it down to?
Not going out enough with the right sort of company.
He really does want you off his hands, doesn't he?
I'm not so sure about that.
Still, with your experience of marriage, I don't
Oh, it's not
suppose...
put me off it. At least, I don't think it has.
Good. Because it's not meant to be too bad with the right partner. At least that's what one or two of my girlfriends tell me.
So what's put you off it all this time?
I've tried it, actually. I'm divorced.
Uncle Albert said you were single.
Oh, I don't see why I should have done. I never said I was.
Probably wishful thinking. Did he leave you, or...?
I left him. It just got impossible. He was what you'd call overfond of the ladies.
You have any children?
Just the one, Philippa. She's 12.
Is she with you?
Oh, she's with me, all right, and don't I know it?
Yeah, I should have kept my kids with me.
It's easier for a woman.
Or an excuse for a weak man.
Sensitive.
I forgot.
Are they talking about me?
Oh, they're not the only ones, though. That wine waiter couldn't take his eyes off you all night. God, did I blame you?
I did notice. He had plenty of opportunity and all. Do you know we've got through nearly 3 bottles?
Oh, wine doesn't affect me. Sunshine. Keep the change.
Thank you, sir. Shall I order you a taxi?
I've got the car outside.
Very well, sir.
Are you sure you're all right?
That, my love, is a leading question.
No, I meant to drive home. We could easily get a taxi and Mike could pick the car up tomorrow.
No, stop worrying. Just relax and enjoy yourself.
Just take it easy, that's all. I want to get home in one piece.
Well, that makes 2 of us. And the sooner the better.
Yeah, of course. You can do it alone.
Coronation Street continues tomorrow night at 6:30. Coming up next, it's The Gentle Touch. Maggie has to stay calm and gentle when her son gets involved with a violent girl. In a couple of minutes.